everybody doing? It is Jacob Palmer here. If you can see, we have a little bit of a different angle on our camera right now. So maybe that could be also of significance in your life. You could be seeing a new angle in life, to maybe some very past situations, current situations, or maybe even some possible future situations. So, with no further ado, um, let's see what our people is going to be. As you can all see, due to the title, it is for the Sagittariuses. So, if you are a Sagittarius, feel free to jump on in. If you are any other watcher that is a binge watching fellow of our channel, feel free to be here. Anyway, I did notice when I was starting, there were some cables flying around, so let me deal with that real quick, and then we'll get some cards rolling for you guys. So we have Daniel. How you doing today? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you being late. You can happen to jump in right at the beginning. You can jump in partway through. You can even watch from the aftermath. There's nothing wrong. But if you're a big time live watcher, by all means. All right. Let's see. What would like to show up for Sagittarius? Daniel said, so what are we doing today? We are doing a reading for Sagittarius. So, yeah, for all Sagittarius, it's a reading. I didn't really catch anything that was the pre-end of connectivity. But I feel like there was something in particular that had to come out for Sagittarius along with the live roll of reading. So let's see how it goes. We have Saya. How are you doing today? Welcome in. And if you guys just jumped in, feel free to comment down below. Maybe say your highs, your welcomes, things like that. So yeah, Sagittarius, let's see what would like to show up for you. Okay, we got a new popped out card. So this one is something that is needing to be confirmed. Something that just already happened in the past. Maybe something that was presented in the previous Sagittarius reading that has maybe came to pass. So for some of you guys, this could be possibly like obviously Page of Swords. It's kind of like this energy of somebody that that was around you that might have been a little bit pokey, or this could be if not your person or somebody around you, maybe this could be you. So it could be either way for you guys. But once I get the details for the clarifying cards, it will probably make much more sense. So that it can be a entire flow of energy for you guys. Saya said, I love to watch lives. Well, yeah, feel free to be here, Somebody could be a live master, um, in a very particular way. I would say maybe like they put out lives, but only during the times like when people really need it. So that could be what's coming up about some of you guys that are noticing this energy of live master. Um, for some of you guys, this could be possibly like you're watching a Broadway show where it's like somebody is up on the walkway and they're just like, uh, you know, presenting the movie or the TV show that we all watched as kids, you know? Like for example, maybe for some of you who are of the younger side in life, it could have been, you know, Frozen. It could have been Tangled. For some of you who are from the older side of life, maybe maybe somebody had the bright idea of making a Tom and Jerry live. So maybe somebody created some way of like, you know, our favorite TV show of Tom and Jerry, but like up on stage instead of on the movie theater. Um, yeah, Daniel said I liked and subbed your videos video stream. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, it's like somebody is really kind of just like with that Page of Swords. Somebody's really um, pokey. This could be either a friend that you've walked away from that was very, very recently. Or if not, if it was you, maybe you kind of like woken up from that. You found out that something wasn't right. That was happening from your point of view in life. So yeah, just take that with what best fits in your situation. Any descriptives? Ah, okay. Right then and there. Somebody was very talkative that time. We have the Seven of Wands. 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 Somebody may be thinking about Seven of Wands energy. This could be, maybe, if not the energy card of Seven of Wands, maybe this could be literal Seven Wands. And you might know what I mean by that.
Yeah, I heard talk to us about their.
Boy. All right, well, give me 1 second, guys. One of my family members is wanting to talk, so give me 1 second. Let's see here. Hey, sorry guys. I'm so sorry for you guys to wait. Um, yeah, I was noticing some new comments before um, before that crazy commotion happened. Daniel said, "Sorry, I have to go because my eyes hurt." It's okay. Yeah, do what you gotta do, Daniel. Take care. But yeah, like I said, with that Seven of Wands, something really happened. Somebody may be out for the streets. Somebody may be playing around with that Seven of Wands, potentially, or Seven Wands. So that is probably just a off to the side reminder for some of you Sagittariuses, because maybe no matter how it's interacting in your life, maybe it could be acting in your personal life. It could be interacting in your uh, friendship life, uh, maybe neighbor life, things like that. So be ready for that, guys. Or if it had already happened, keep an eye out. But anyway, no further ado. Um, we already talked about that Four of Wands, four of Wands, Seven of Wands energy. But the card that came out after the Page of Swords is the Seven of Swords. So this could possibly be somebody that is sneaking out.
Get stuff out of the dryer.
Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, well, uh, family, guys. Family. You guys know what I mean. Anyway, this Seven of Swords, somebody is getting a little bit stealthy, trying to kind of hit underneath the radar onto somebody and then run off, or kind of like tiptoe off. Or this could be possibly somebody that is tiptoeing off to go see another party. It could be possible, guys. Very possible. Or if not, maybe it is already happening. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what is after this Page of Swords and Seven of Swords for you Sagittarius. Wow, another seven. And oh, exactly what I was saying earlier. Seven of Wands. Somebody was playing and acting like they were for the streets. They were hoeing and playing around. They were, playing and banging around. You know? So, this is giving me the energy so far with these three cards that came out already. This feels like somebody was not caring for who they were with, not caring exactly for what person that they are pursuing. This is somebody that acts like they want to take everybody and anybody into their life, to play with them, to toy with them. But anyway, This could be a possible Leo. This could be possibly somebody that is pretending to be in strength when really they are in weakness. Or somebody that is tired of being strong and they want to be weak, but they're naturally strong. So it's like somebody that may be just like losing their temper, somebody that is going awire. So that is what I am getting about some additional information about this first card spread. So let's see, at a different direction of this situation for Sagittarius. What comes up? Okay, that one. That one. Okay. So far these, we have the Chariot, but it was actually in reversed. Somebody doesn't want to interact in this. Somebody that maybe either you wanted to bring along, or what your person wanted to bring along between the two of you. This is kind of like they feel fleeting. They feel fleeted, or they're about to be fleeting, or feeling fleeted. Yeah. So this could possibly be somebody who is losing it. This could possibly be somebody that somebody that was kind of like trying to prevent you and your person from coming together. And what I mean by that, I mean like not the type of person that you were stating out to other people saying that like, hey, that's my person. It's the type of person that only you alone know is your person. Only you. That is probably being attacked by whoever is in the reversed Chariot. This is somebody who could be doing spells to prevent a relationship to happen, or creating a curse upon the relationship, or if not, maybe even way more crazier than a curse or a spell. This could be somebody that's possibly hexing a relationship, trying to prevent this relationship from ever occurring. This is somebody that could be going behind both of yours backs, behind your person and you, trying to cast spells or cast vexes or hexes. Yeah, hexes. But about that person, about the person who has the reverse chariot. 4 of Cups. 4 of bloody cups. Look at that. Somebody could be trying to focus on so many other cups and is feeling down by those cups and is being presented with a 4th cup, which is their person, and they're staring away from that 4th cup. Do you guys remember a song by Weeknd? It was called like blinded by the lights. Uh, blinded by the lights, just another runner in the night. And it's like with that rhythm, it's like I feel like that lyrics that I told you guys with that song there, that may be of resonance. It could be um like somebody's trying to blind you with some lights, and there is a runner in the night or nights, depending on your situation. If you're not dealing with somebody that is questionable, like somebody that may not have been questionable back then, but is questionable now at this very point in time, then you might want to check in with a future reading of ours. This one is for those of you who may be dealing with somebody who just is trying to do everything in their power to prevent your guys' relationship. It could be possibly a Leo. It could possibly be a Virgo. It could possibly be a Capricorn. It could possibly be a Taurus that is trying to block this relationship. With you and your person. But anyway, let us see what that next clarifier to wrap up this second main card. And if you guys are in the previews of our live, feel free to jump in. If you are a Sagittarius or a binge watcher, by all means jump in. So look at that. Look at that. So on the after end of the 4 of Cups, or maybe even just like what occurs right around the time of the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. Anyway, let's go ahead and see possibly what the book has to say about that card, because there is something about the book that will say something that will probably make sense to you guys in some way, shape, or form. Let's see here. Pentacles. Pentacles are... there we go. Pentacles. So, Six of Pentacles. Listen to saying, you have an abundance. Don't forget that it's thanks to generosity and aid from others. Take some time to think about that. Take some time. And about the Six of Pentacles, for some of you guys who understand what it means, but just needs to have some kind of click on what's going on between the card energy and the life in our in your guys' world energy. The Six of Pentacles is kind of just like the energy of somebody who keeps on entangling themselves in some kind of thought process. Or maybe it could be somebody that needs to have a thought process. Possibly either you, somebody that you know of, or it could be somebody that is just around you. Anyway, third phase for you guys. The third angle of what needs to be confirmed, possibly clarified for you guys. What would like to come out for the third? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we are getting a little bit talkative here. Interesting. We're getting a little interesting. So, as much as you find it peaceful with the cards being up, these ones are actually down. So for some of you guys that are maybe have a little bit of a tense feeling whenever they hear some bad stuff, put on your hard hats, brace yourselves, put on your seatbelts. But anyway, we do have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, which is very interesting. You guys could be dealing with possibly a scenario where maybe in your past you thought that a very particular angle would have worked out for you. This could possibly be for some of you guys that maybe have mistakenly went with the third party. Or maybe for some of you guys may have accepted what the third party had to say, even though that you were more than likely connected to your person. This is giving me a crack or a seam in the wall. somebody that thought it would be great to crack your wall, damage your wall. In terms of trying to play a nanner nanner boo boo game in front of this person of yours. This is the type of energy where somebody is trying to prevent the two of you from ever coming about. And that is in terms of for the type of person that you may be connected to in terms of a relationship, somebody that you are maybe at this very point in time connected to. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, for some of you, Libra. This could possibly be for a select few of you Sagittariuses, it could possibly be a Pisces. Or if not, maybe even a fellow fire sign such as a Aries, or a fellow fire sign like yourself, Sagittarius. So I would say from there on out, you thought that you might not be able to see your lover again, hence the lovers in reverse. So somebody may have physically, energetically, verbally, mentally walked away. But not cosmically. Not cosmically. Everything else that they were connected with you was, yeah, pretty upsetting. But however, they knew you would someday come back around. In terms of finding out the real reason why all of this played out. That is why the Lovers is in reverse. But however, for some of you Sagittariuses that have been connected with your person, this could possibly be the reason why somebody thought it'd be great enough to play in your guys' feelings. Not your person, not you, but a third party. Somebody, it was kind of like, what you call it, somebody who thought that you guys were interacting with this third party. But this third party said that, Sagittarius did this, and I really like them for it. Sagittarius' person did this, and I like them for it. Things like that. Somebody that thinks that it's good to play with people's feelings. To tangle feelings. You get what I mean? That's why the Lovers is in reversed. But anyway, we do have the Five of Cups in reversed. This was kind of like, even though that the lovers is impacted, thrashed around by a third party, here is the big part for you guys. The Five of Cups in the reversed means that even if there was chaos in front of you guys know about the deep connection that you guys have. The deep connection that you guys hold. That's what makes not just you special, but also as well as your person. Then we have the Fool in reverse. This is representing somebody who tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to continue to play in your guys' feelings in different angles, different different ways to tangle you guys up away from each other. But you know for a fact that something in very particular actually was a more of a wake up moment. Where nobody is going to be playing as a fool in front of you. If you guys may have seen Lord of the Rings, it's a very good movie. And not just a movie series. There is a part where Gandalf, the wizard, the good wizard, goes to talk with two very peculiar halflings, or hobbits, if you may put it that way. He ends up saying, he was like, he's like, Medigwin and Pipkin took, yeah. He's like, you should be full of yourselves. Like, it's like a bunch of hobbits, halflings, somebody who wants to act like a hobbit or halfling, or somebody that is very foolish. It's somebody who goes running around creating chaos to anybody and everybody. So it could be literally somebody who is going to you, then to your friend, then to your neighbor, then to your family, then to fellow workers, then to your lover, things like that. It's like they're going from person to person, creating chaos in front of everybody, not knowing that they are in front of everybody. But anyway, the last part of that flow of cards is the Sun in reversed. Somebody is about to get blasted. Somebody's about to get blasted. Somebody's about to lose their mother freaking mind. Somebody's going to go crazy and ape shit. Somebody's going to go absolutely bonkers. That's what this sun in reversed is about. Somebody that has lost all of their light. Lost every single last inch of light. Yeah. If you guys are liking this so far, or if you feel like this is helping you so far, feel free to comment. Feel free to put in a like, either if it's now or some point later in the live. Feel free to do that. Or if you want to, you can go crazy on that score wheel near the comment section. That could just shoot out the emojis and stuff. So if you want to do that, by all means. So for the future. Did I? That's funny. I just had this in reversed. Every single last little card. that's funny. Okay, so the first phase for Sagittarius in the future would like to show up in this situation for Sagittarius. So interesting. Strength card. This could possibly be somebody that is about to get revealed in front of you. Somebody that is about to be tossed into spiritual judgment, spiritual justice courts. If not, maybe even physical courts. Because their history, they've been playing around. They've been fighting around. They've been acting like a fool. Fighting, this lesser, this lesser, this lesser, this lesser, this lesser. It's somebody that is just like, yeah, I can take all of you on. Yeah. This is like somebody who is just like very too into themselves. Somebody that thinks that they can be the strongest man, the strongest woman on earth, when really they're the saddest man or woman on this earth. Somebody that does not know what they should be doing at all, except for going day in and day out into a job, not having any change whatsoever. This could be a Leo. This could be a Leo. Big time. Since the strength is already out. This could be a Leo. They could be in 3 different parties. They could either be the guilty party. They could be the third party. Or if not, they could be the very party that was supposed to be a protector, but they failed. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Somebody, this could either be you, your person, maybe some of your friends that maybe have dealt with this possible Leo. If not a Leo, maybe somebody that is resembled with this Strength card, that is, acting around in the Five of Wands. The person that is being bombarded or attacked by this person is known known as none other than the person that could either be your person or a very, very important friend of yours, somebody that means good things to you. And when I mean by meaning good things to you, it's somebody that will not betray you at all. At all. Nor, or if it's not betray, those that won't betray you at all, it's somebody that won't betray your person at all. Oh, hey, Red Flower. Good afternoon. Welcome in. And just like Red Flower always says, like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Feel free to go crazy on those emojis. For some of you who just jumped on in, or if not all of you, yeah. So yeah, this is like energy of like somebody. This could be a repetitive flow of you fuck around, you find out. So this could possibly be a third party that was going from to Bill, to Bob, to Joe, or if not masculine, maybe feminine, maybe like to Jane, to Janice, to Jill, like it's somebody that keeps going from like one person to the other. So this could possibly be somebody who does some very sketchy shit. And what I mean by sketchy, I mean sketchy. Like, I'm talking about like, well, I know we're probably all adults here, but kind of like one woman and 6 or 7 dudes. Or this could be like a FUCK fest. Somebody that thought it would be great to play around, have some fun with dude after dude after dude after dude after dude, or woman after woman after woman after woman after woman. I wouldn't even say women. I would say more like, kind of like more like HOE type of a person. So yeah, man, people, it's, those types of people are crazy. They like to play around in your guys' energy, and then they go move on to some other person, and they play around with them, and then they lose them, and they play around with another person, and then they lose them, and they move on to another person. It's like, it's like, what you call that? Waterpalooza. So, ooh, we have Sadie today. Thank you for being here, Sadie. And you're new. Well, welcome in. Um, yeah, so with this second phase of the future for you Sagittariuses, this is um, the Knight of Wands energy. So somebody could possibly be dabbling in some kind of energy within that. Somebody that could either be in this field of Five of Wands, or if not, they could be just like walking about. This could be a guy. This could be a guy from the Knight of Wands. This could be somebody that's just like letting it hang. Or if not, maybe this could be a woman if you are a man as a Sagittarius. This could be somebody that is just like sticking it out there, kind of like ready to go have quote unquote fun. So yeah. uh, Red Flower is like making sure everybody's being able to like and subscribe. Thank you, Red Flower, by the way, and also thank you very much for being here, Sadie. Let's see here. Somebody is trying to like get that like I'm a pimp, like kind of like that, where it's just like they are trying to play around, act like they're cool for the streets, acting like they get all the ladies or getting all the women, women getting all the cool dudes. It's like somebody that's going like, woo, yeah, and they're just like, kind of like dancing in like a nightclub or dancing in like um, at like a, what you call it, like a party slash bar. So maybe somebody could be drinking a lot, doing a whole lot of illegal drugs, things like that. So either if you are already with your person and your person's going out, or if it's you that's going out, or if somebody around you could be going out, be careful. Be careful with that kind of stuff. I can't even stress that any more than enough than that. So then we have the King of Wands. So this is kind of like somebody who is not only having fun, but by the time that you talk with this person about them drinking, about them having illegal drugs and stuff like that, they might get snappy. They're like this could be, for example, for you guys, it could be like, if you're the one that's pretty much sober, with like, not smoking, not taking drugs, not drinking, not having the party life, not going around having fun with these multiple men, multiple women. It's kind of like you could talk with the person that actually is doing that stuff, and those that type of person would be like, no, no, that's not me. I'm not drunk. I'm not having drugs. I'm not going on a party. When really they are. They are. You can literally see through their eyes. You can literally see through their eyes. See through their energy. See right through what they are facading. So, yeah. Also, Red Flower did say, LOL, my pleasure, Jay. Ooh. Oof, man. Okay, so this third card that is going to describe the Knight of Wands, or second card, if you might put it that way. But third card in the whole entire thing is that Death card. You see what I mean by the whole ish feeling there? So this could possibly lead for a small handful of you Sagittarius out there. This person could possibly kill themselves if they're not uh, worried, or if they're not prepared for what comes. They could kill themselves. Or if not, get killed by something. They could possibly die from overdose. They could possibly die from over drinking. They could possibly die from drinking while driving. They could die from being high and driving. They could possibly die to numerous stuff, including whoever gave this stuff to that person could end up being a killer if they're not cautious enough. So anyway, I know that was a little bit of a stress to hear about that stuff, or maybe even a little bit of a yikes to hear it, but it is quite true. It is very quite true. Anyway, let's see what the third phase for future for you, Sagittarius, is. Would like to hear about the situation. Oof. Okay. Somebody is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting with this Queen of Pentacles energy, waiting for handing you a ring. Either if not holding on and you don't quite yet know about what it looks like, or what they presented with you about it. This could be they presented the ring to you, and maybe you might have some way, shape, or form said no. But by the time that they are holding on to that ring, guess what you're thinking about now? Instead of that no, now it's a yes. Or if that, for some of you Sagittarius, if it's not your person that may have the ring, maybe it could be you that has the ring. Maybe it could be you that has the ring that had that happen before, or had that happen to you, where it's like maybe you showed your person the ring that you wanted to give them, and maybe your person was like no, and it's like by the time that you show this to your person again, then they will end up saying yes to you. Red Flower was like, oh wow. You know what? When I said that comment, it reminded me of a commercial that came up a long time ago. It was like what was it like? It was like ShamWow or Flex Seal. It was like somebody was doing a commercial about like some kind of cleaner or sealer or something like that. It was just like maybe somebody could just have that comical voice of that person where it's like, oh wow. Man, I so remember that. Red Flower said, I am like only the only Sag on here. Yeah, there's definitely that. Oh, okay. We got some interesting clarifiers coming out. With the Queen of Pentacles energy being clarified, we do have the Two of Cups, confirming what I was saying earlier of like you guys coming into not just the spiritual union, not just the cosmical union, but physical union, the actual full-on in-person union. So this could possibly be a section of your life or a section of your person's life where you guys are coming together. A little bit more interesting than you guys would have thought. Where maybe something had occurred around you guys that brought you two together. Something has happened from either one of you guys that brought you two together. Or if not, maybe even for some of you guys who are more curious, this person could be trying to bring you guys together. Or if not, maybe even the vice versa. You guys are trying, you Sagittarius could be bringing the two of you together. So that is what the Two of Cups could be referring to for you, for your guys' life. Somebody could be very touchy, very emotional about what had happened in the past. Because the thing was, maybe in the past, if maybe you have tossed your person off, not all you Sagittarius, but if you guys, if some of you guys have done that, where it's like you tossed your person off, your person could be very guarded at this point. Very guarded. Very guarded to the point where it may be a little bit hard to talk with this person. But your person, out of all else, still loves you. And I would say that with the same on the vice versa. If you guys were hurt by your person, I feel like maybe you might have created a protective barrier for your guys' sake. But the thing is that you might have some feelings for this person. Then there is the Nine of Swords. And very specifically about the Nine of Swords in this section of the reading is that the Nine of Swords very particularly states after the fact of the Two of Cups is that this could possibly be you dreaming about your person. If not dreaming, thinking about your person. And if not thinking or dreaming, possibly even just simple connection, where you guys are communicating with each other way past the physical. And this could happen in any which way, either if any nightmares bring you guys together, if any soft and happy dreams come through where it brings you two together, things like that. That's what I'm getting about this. Is that it could be either either nightmare or very soft dream that you have with your person that brings you much more closer than you would think. But not like not like what you call it, like a stalker get off me kind of a thing, but more likely like you are connected with this person and you are communicating with each other either physically like in person, or if it's physically in the telepathic connection, if you are understanding of telepathic communication, things like that, where it's just like you have your own special way with your person to communicate, a very special way to communicate, something that does not get bombarded by a third party, something that is very special between the two of you. Anything else to clarify for the Queen of Pentacles before we move into Oracle? for our Sagittarius? Anything left over to clarify about the Queen of Pentacles for Sag? I knew it. So, while you are connected with your person, this other mofo, the third party, is being rang with judgment, is being rained with all that judgment energy. So while you and your person could be coming to falling in love, coming closer to each other, a little bit more than you possibly would have thought, or what you thought in the past. This third party on the other half of this entire situation is being attacked, being knocked down, being told that they shouldn't be doing all this. Yeah. So Red Flower did say, but still love you. Yeah, there are some people that are like that where it's like, this is not like the bad side of the life. This is like where somebody realizes what they've done in the past and is either unclear of how to fix it, or is maybe a little worried that they may lose their person. It's kind of like where maybe either if you are the ones, if you Sagittarius could be the ones doing this, or if maybe a third party could be doing this, or if not, maybe your person could be doing this. Somebody out of either three corners of this life could be going like, but, I love you. But, and then it's just like, maybe somebody ends up saying like, kind of like I'm sorry, but we'll meet again. Maybe that is like a statement that they'll end up saying. Or if not, maybe it could be a statement where it's just like, could be like they understand of how much sorry that you are, and they go like, yeah, I understand. I know how upset you are about this. Let's take it slow and build our way on up from our relationship side. And that could make you feel happy, your person feel happy, or if not, maybe if this third party may be hearing this from someone else besides the two of you, maybe they're starting to realize their real lover. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Four of Wands, the World on the bottom of the deck. So this could possibly be this. So this very specific message for you Sagittarius may not be for every Sagittarius, but only for a hair amount of you Sagittarius. a very thin section of you, Sagittarius. And take this if it resonates with you. You don't have to, but if it resonates with you, please take it. Somebody is underneath your porch. Somebody could be thinking about you. Somebody could be curious about you. Somebody could be acting like a little bit of a peeper. And that's not for every Sagittarius that are dealing with this situation, this very thin situation. But if you guys are noticing somebody watching or feeling like somebody is watching, best thoughts are, or best actions are, is that somebody could be watching. All right, so we do have Thila. Thila's in. Or if it's not Thila's in, maybe Tila's in. There are different pronunciations of that, but other than that, I do appreciate you for being here. She said, "No one is thinking about me, bro." Yeah, there's, you know, I've seen so many people that are like that, and including, you know, these times of days, you know, people are pushing towards liking the same gender, you know. There's people that are like that, where they kind of just like go for, you know, like if they're a man, they would go for this dude, they would go for that dude, they go for that dude, and forget about a woman's existence because they feel like, you know, they feel like they've been hurt so freaking much by women. But not only does that occur, but there's also the women's side where they feel like they've been hurt by men so much that they end up falling in love with other women, you know? So that is a very big time issue that this world has been going through for quite a few years. Quite a few years. But anyway, even even I see people in my life that have gone through that. It's like, you know, I had hold on one second, guys. Jeez, while I was doing a live with you guys, somebody had the courtesy of calling me. But other than that, I do want to mention to you guys, um, you know, like I had friends that tried to love the same sex, so I'm just like, people these days. Not everybody, but you know, just the people that act ignorant, you know, type of the people that love playing on other people's feelings and uh, connections and stuff like that. So yeah. But on the other side of the entire deck, I do want to mention that there is also a possible Empress could be losing it, or an Emperor, if not Empress. It could be somebody that is, sorry for some of you guys who might be grossed out by this, but possibly they might end up throwing up. Or if not throwing up, maybe even kind of just like going to the bathroom a lot. This is giving me like every single 15 minutes they use the restroom. Or if not, maybe somebody that gets easily sick, where like they run off to the bathroom, throw up, come back, a couple minutes go by, and then they run back to the bathroom, throw up, hop out, wait a few minutes, go back. It's like a repetitive process. Or if not, it could be along the sides of sick love, where it's like somebody keeps loving someone else that is kind of just like the feeling of like throwing up, the feeling of like, oh my god, I don't want to see this person, I don't want to think about this person. It's just like somebody that like may have loved them back then, but then nowadays it's just like, oh my god, I realized the truth now. I realized what happened now. I realized what went on. Oh my god. And it's just like they run to the bathroom and they're like, "Ugh," and they just like throw up, and it's just like it's like not only spiritual, it's not only mental clearing, but it's also physical clearing. Like something is like being cleared out of their body. So that is what's coming about on those extracurricular cards that I had to show you guys. But anyway, no further ado, let's get some oracles. Let's get some oracles in the house. Somebody could be either listening to a commercial, acting like the commercial, or it could be even just, you know, reenacting the voice of the commercial. Where it's like, I think there's like a commercial where it was like it went like this near the end of the whole thing. It was just like extra, extra, like it was just like a couple women. Obviously, these women were very vile, very dark. A couple women that were not necessarily real, proper women. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what would like to shoot out from the oracles for Sagittarius. Okay. That is very interesting that those ones came out. So we do have a monkey. Somebody's been acting a little bit chimpanzee-ish. Or apish. They're you know how like a monkey, like their energy when they go crazy, when they go ape shit, you know? about something, they kind of just like rattle the cage. They go crazy. They hop up and they're like woo, 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 ha, 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 ha. And they just like get crazy. They like go bonkers. That's what's coming up about this monkey card. But not only just that, there's someone else besides that type of monkey that this is particularly your person. It is a hug of comfort, but not just any comfort, the comfort. This is giving me the energy of somebody who maybe spiritually sees everything, or if not spiritually, maybe mentally sees everything, or maybe even just like physically sees everything, and is just um, and it's not somebody that is like kind of like somebody that is like I gotta get physical like every single moment, but it's like somebody that is just like they're spiritual. It's like yeah, they can get physical, but they're not about like the physical every day, every moment, every single second type of a person. So that's why this picture of like the two monkeys are glowing in their hearts is because they both know how each other feels. They know about how each other um, explains or expresses their feelings. Um, Red Flower said, "Jay, if you have time, please pull a card on behalf of L. Any love messages that he wants to talk to me about, or to tell me after what happened yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely get your personal name. Don't worry about that. About us missing it, we will definitely have it out after the general reading. So, but besides the monkey card, we do have the rat card. This is the energy of somebody that is like a tattletale. Like, obviously, there are good tattletales, then there are not so good tattletales. The good tattletales are the ones that are loyal, that are helpful, that are caring. The not so good rats or tattletales are the type of people that are kind of just like, hey, like for example, if they're pointing towards an Aquarius, they'd be like, hey, that Aquarius was messing around with that Leo over there. That Aquarius was messing around with that Taurus over there. That Aquarius was doing, yada 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 yada. Whatever they can think of. It's like somebody that just like says this, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and seventh, and they just keep going on and on and on. And it's just like they're trying to find some corner to break somebody's connection with you. And same with the vice versa. If they are going about that with you, if they're, saying like, hey, Sagittarius did this, Sagittarius did that, Sagittarius did this, Sagittarius did that, and it's just like, this is giving me an energy of like, while this is kind of like you're kind of like this. You're kind of like, no, no, that all that stuff is not true. I'm actually doing my own thing. And this person's like, oh, okay, well, what is that then? And it's just like, um, then like, for some of you Sagittarius, maybe you might have accidentally said something about your personal life, that was just like, that was their spark, that was their, flame, that was like, okay, I can get that Sagittarius on that, or I can get this person of Sagittarius on that. And but it's like, that thing that was told to this person is going to be short-lived. It's kind of like they grasp it and then it just dies. So it's basically just like, they're like, oh, yay! Oh, man. It's like, for example, like, if you were the one that was keeping a flower still living, you would pass that flower to this person by accident, and it's just like, death runs all throughout the flower. It's just like, the flower droops off, it starts losing its petals, it starts losing life, and you're just like, see? See why I'm not connected to you? And it's like somebody that gets all defensive. They're like, oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that I'm connected to you. But it's like, somebody who just will never learn. Will never learn until the point in time that they actually lose. Not just their house, not just their car, not just their bank, but also their very life. Yes, it will get very dark. It will get very, very dark. Mm-hmm. That's what I get about the Wrath card. Is because somebody is dabbling in something that they are not supposed to be doing. And this very somebody that is dabbling in something that they shouldn't be doing is none other than the third party. Okay, so we have the whale that popped out for you guys. So the whale could be communicative energy. It could be like, you know how, like, you guys could sometimes, like, take a ferry across the water, or maybe you're on a boat ride, or maybe you could be on a, let's see here, you guys could be on a cruise, but like part way through that time of you being on that boat, you hear this, you hear this sound of, ooh, ooh. And it's just like the whale is just like communicative in that, where it's just like, they don't use words, they don't use sign language, they use frequency. Frequency is the way of how the whales communicate. Or if it's not physically a whale, maybe it could be, um, you know, what you're communicating as. It could be like, instead of you communicating through words, you could be communicating through frequency. So it's like you could be saying like a whole heck of a lot in frequency, but very few in words. Or it could be like, if not, maybe some of you guys could be listening to like angelic music, where it's like, you have that, what you call that? It's like a woman, or like a, maybe sometimes it ends up being like a guy that sings, but it's like, it's a very, very soft, very light melody. Like it's very melodical. It's very soothing, and it's like, maybe some of you guys could be understanding the communication that's coming through it. Maybe you could be understanding some kind of like deeper phrases that are being presented. So that's what's coming out about the whale card, and especially look. Not only is the whale there, but it's like there's some kind of ascension beam there. There's some kind of communication beam, or pillar there, where it's just like, you know coming from like the bottom side of the whale all the way up to the top side of the whale, and even further on, where it's like it keeps going on and on and on and on, so forth. Even as much similar as the energy of maybe some of you guys could be communicating or connection to, which is like Egyptian pyramids, Mayan pyramids, Incan pyramids, Aztec pyramids, um, pyramids all the way out towards like the uh, the eastern side of Asia area, pyramids that are way down south in Africa, um, because there are some pyramids down south in Africa, way below Egypt, um, and there's even pyramids like in places that we've never even experienced yet, places that are kind of considered as hidden amongst time. So it's like they still radiate energy even if they're frozen, even if they're in hiding in plain sight. You know, they still communicate energy. Anything left over or oracally to speak about for Sagittarius that would like to come out? Ah, all right. So these next few cards, which are probably the last few cards of our general reading, are very, very interesting. Very interesting. We do have the rabbit energy. Um, I would say there's some kind of significance that's being recognized, either within you, either within like kind of like what you are seeing within someone that maybe you might have known for, or are known for a little while, or for quite a bit of a while. Somebody that may have left your life, or maybe you left their life, and now all of a sudden, after this sense of leaving, all of a sudden, something happens. You could be like, wow, wow, is this really what this person's about? I had no clue. It's like an awakening within you guys. Like you just like found out about something about this person, that this person may have not have told you, but maybe if not physically told you, maybe they may have ended up telepathically telling you. Then we have the turtle, which the turtle is kind of just like, this is not like the clawed tortoise, but this is the sea turtle, the water turtle. Um, this energy is about like somebody who is very happy, very, I would say either is trusting or is starting to become trusting. So that is what the turtle energy is about. Somebody who is realizing the reality of something that maybe they may have missed. This could either be you. This could either be your person, or if not, maybe even a friend of yours. So anyway, yeah, feel free to comment down below saying how the reading went for you guys. And also, I am going to be getting a personal reading. So, yeah, it's not only just going to be a general for you guys in this live, it's going to be a personal as well. So, if you guys feel like you want to ask about your personal, feel free. I'm not against it. So if you guys have any questions about your personal life that you would have, you would like to have answered either intuitively or through the card reading, let me know. Feel free to bring that about. Let's see here. Reading for L. Reading for L for red flower. Let's see here. Yeah. Thank you very much for having a little bit of a what you call it, one of those roll calls where it's just like it'd be like, is red flower here? And you're like, I'm here. So yeah, I remember that from high school, and maybe even other uh, uh, schools that I went to before then, where it's like in school they're like, hey, is so and so here? And they're like, I'm present, or I'm here. Yeah, and you're welcome, Red Flower, for me reading for you. Let's see. Anything that... Oh, okay. Yep, okay, so... Confirmation. Confirmation that they really do love you. because the Temperance card is personifying Sagittarius. So very specifically, you, Red Flower. They do love you. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of people out that were kind of just um, like even I personally see this, but there are people out there that are kind of just energy vampires. They're kind of just whatever they can, seep their um, fangs into. It's kind of just like, I'm gonna suck your blood. I'm gonna suck your blood. I'm gonna suck your blood. And it's just like they go from one person to the other, and then to another, then to another, and then they don't really learn their lesson. They don't learn their lesson for uh, allowing these dark energies to play in their life. And uh, that's that was pertaining about the third party, but your person really loves you. Your person loves you. Excuse me. The third party, however, is kind of just like that vampire, like somebody that's going like, oh, you have energy I must take in, and they take it in, and they're like, bye bye, sucker, and they take in the next energy, and then that person's like, oh, what happened? What happened here? I just lost my energy. And it's kind of just like the energy of drive by, where it's like they fly by, but it's like very slowly. It's like they go like. Have any of you guys ever seen Impractical Jokers? There was like a scene where Joe Gatto, where like the other crew is kind of going like, "Hey, Joe, I want you to act like a vampire to this guy," and he's just like going like this, sneaking up to this person, and he's like, and the person's like, "What the heck are you doing?" And that's the type of thing that's going on. Is like this person is doing stuff that is just questionable. Red Flower said, "Yeah, dark energy is very accurate. Vampire. Yeah. Always looking for positive energy that goes uh, that gives good luck. Yeah. Totally, 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 totally. Oh, okay. All right. So these are the remaining three cards for you. That has a lot of energy to be talked about. There is the Queen of Cups. I hope you're being able to see this. This one is in reference to somebody that is trying to play their emotions off, where it's kind of just like this person where it's like, I like them, but not really. It's kind of like that person where it's just like they they have batty eyes, but it's like their heart says something else. It's like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's that person, but it's like their heart goes like, no, I don't like that person. I actually like that person. And it's like it's pointed towards their heart is pointed towards um, either another third party that's in the mix, another person that is besides the third party, you and your person, or it could possibly be that they're in love with a guilty party, but they don't really know it because their body is saying something completely different compared to their heart. Red of flower, red of flower, huh? Um, I feel like somebody on this live, either if it's during the live feed or if it's in the aftermath, somebody could be named Redolf, like like the Russian pronunciation, like like this is my friend Redolf, or something like that. Um, it could be Redovi, Redova, Rodolfo, something like that. Um, but it's like somebody that is just like being tossed into the mix when they really shouldn't be. Red Flower was like, LOL. But yeah, yeah, Red Flower did also say Queen of Cups, so she was like, yeah, that does make sense. Um, the 10 of Swords is coming after the Queen of Cups. Um, somebody could be um, very much in the crosshairs of something, or already been in the crosshairs and is now dead. Or it could be somebody's in the crosshairs and is on their way to death. So that could be of resonance. Or if it is not physical death, this could possibly be somebody that has lost something. Something that was more mental than it is physical. This could possibly be something that is like, you know, somebody that was like, yeah, like maybe like back then maybe they were like, yeah, I really want to be with this Sagittarius, or man, I really wish I could be with this Sagittarius person, or man, this Sagittarius person is so cool that I wish I had somebody like that. And it's just like something within them died. And they found out about it, and now they're crying their lungs out. Somebody that's like, oh no, I lost my very precious person. But it's like they had to go through that in order to learn a proper lesson. And what I mean by that, I mean somebody that was uh, playing with you, playing with your person, playing with a friend of theirs, playing with a friend of yours, um, playing with a friend of your person's, kind of like somebody that's kind of like dibble dabbling in every single field that they could possibly come up with. Red Flower said, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. And then that all ends up with this right here. King of Pentacles. A very, I would say, vile card out of the entire deck. Besides the type of energy where people would be, whacking their sticks at each other, trying to kill each other, trying to off each other, trying to, see who can win the prize. This one is the person with the prize, the person that is with the coins, the person with the money, the person with the gold, the person that is like, yeah, here's some money, and I want you to, buy. They're like, go buy this for yourself, go buy that for yourself, go take care of yourself, and but they don't leave that person alone that they give the money to. They watch, they observe, they even hide, hoping to pounce on this person. And look at this picture. It even says it in the picture. It's like, while there's food for the cat over here, and like the cat's gnawing on the food, it's like whoever is kind of like the one who took the picture. It's like somebody who's just like kind of like I got myself evidence. And it's like somebody that is just like giving something to somebody, but the person who gave that to possibly a cat, or maybe even, maybe you guys, they took a picture, they ran off, and they're like, they won't catch me. But the thing is that they have no absolute clue that God is on their ass, that spirits are on their ass, that they are running amok. That is what this is about. While you and your person are loving each other, it's like these other few people are going apeshit, going crazy, going batshit. Like people that are kind of just going like, I would say kind of just like, sorry if I do say this and you guys feel like you get offended, but this is pertaining about the third party. If some of you do feel offended, this word is bitch. So these could be a whole bunch of them. This could either be not just bitches, but however, hoes, the WHORE. It could literally be as crazy as that. Somebody that is just like not only a whore for the streets, or hoe for the streets, or however you put it that way, but somebody who is just like a take your man, take your woman type of a person. Like somebody that's like, oh, well, if you don't like that person, I'll take them. And it's just like that person that is about to be attacked by this third party or third parties. They're kind of like they're like getting really like insecure about these third parties, and they're like, well, if this is the way that my life is gonna be like, I'm out. And they ran off, and they are not interacting with anybody whatsoever. And and it's like these people are going like, hey, hey, I know you're there, please. It's like somebody that is like, either if you're a person or you are standing about, or if you guys are off hiding somewhere, these people are like, hey, wait, I'm a fan of you. And they are chasing you, going like, Sagittarius, chase them. And it's just like, obviously it may feel like they may be fanboys, fangirls, things like that. But here's the hard part. Within that crowd of fans that you have, some of these fans like to play with you, like to toy with you, like to mess you around. But before I continue, we do have Alexis here. Thank you for being here, Alexis. So yeah, um, there's a lot of people who love to play in others' energies. This could be people that are just like, you know, uh, people who want to, uh, you know, take your energy away from your person, or take your person's energy away from you, or kind of like be somebody to be like, no, 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 I don't like you, I don't like you, you two split, so then I can move to my person. And it's like, it's like, you go there, I'm over here. And it's just like, it's somebody that does some weird ass shit just to get to that person, or maybe does some kind of weird ass shit, so then they can like make themselves a coffee, make themselves a cup of water, uh, make themselves some food, things like that. Where it's just like you and your person could be, kind of like facing each other, but then here comes this third person going like, no, no, bye bye, and they go walking towards what they're trying to do, and it's just like, you're like, what the fuck, why are you doing that? And maybe that could be what they're trying to have you do, where it's like they want to have you focus on them compared to have you focus on your person. So it could be a distraction. It could be a distraction. It could literally be somebody that's like, don't focus on that person, don't focus on this person, only focus on me. And it's somebody that is just pansy ass. Like somebody, it's like pansy ass to the top and will not stop. Like by the time, like for example, if you end up helping them in their little pansy ass action, they're going to continue to be pansy ass. That's the issue. So, but however, your situation is not an issue, but also as well as a blessing. Because your person loves you. That's the blessing. But anyway, that is your reading, Red Flower. Um, and I actually personally did feel like that was interacting with a lot of my life as well, where it was like, my person was just like, hey, I wanna go over there and be with that person, but it's like their energy was just connected to me, like connected to me, like spiritually. Even though that their physical was just like checked out because some third party was like, let's mess with this person, and basically they were like, snap picture there, snap picture there, snap picture there, and I'm gonna take this and have it for evidence of blackmail. And it's like that person's like, are you blackmailing me? And it's just like that crazy, like somebody that has the wonders, the thoughts, the capabilities of blackmailing that person, that person, that person, that person, that person, and it's just like, that's what this third party does. Is like they love blackmailing people. So Red Flower, Red Flower did say a couple of things not too long ago. Let's see here. Red Flower said, yeah, spirits don't play around. Lately, he is so weird. Jay. Yeah, yeah. There are some times where he does get a little weird, but for a good reason though. For a good reason. Not nothing like you know too like, ooh, that's weird, but kind of more of like, that's weird. Kind of like a coincidence almost, or like something that is just like, huh, that's kind of interesting. So I feel like that's what's going on between you and L, Red Flower. Um, yeah, Red Flower also said, Jay, the person is on my side, or L. Hmm. That's exactly right. Red Flower also did say, I feel them. I feel, I feel there is someone on my side who is jealous because I don't share my private life with friends. Exactly. It's just like, if you don't share your personal or private life with friends, it's like they start to get to like, hey, what were you thinking about? What are you doing? It's like, that's when you're like, no, no, I'm not going to answer that. And they're like, come on, there's got to be something about you. And you're just like, no, no. And they're like, come on, please. And you're just like, bye bye, weirdo. And they're like, whiling off, going like, oh, come on. Like it gives me this energy of somebody that could have like a penguin energy, someone that is waddling, like they might have a little bit of some weight to them, not what you call it, pregnancy uh not pregnancy fat, but almost like fat, like like somebody's got to change type of a fat. So we're talking like somebody is completely like bloated, like they're that big, or maybe even a little smaller, but like about that range at least. Um, but it's like somebody that is just like um, they're like, yeah, yeah, I speak like this because I came from the country. But the thing is that they didn't. They did not come from the country. They came from the suburbs. They came from the city. Red Flower did say a Pisces friend, Jay. Very curious uh, about me. Wants to know if I am okay or not. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Not only are you confirming what you've been going through, Red Flower, but like I could even say that I've gone through a lot of what you've been talking about some of the people I've been with. Um, where it's like I would be with somebody and then like this other person shows up and they're like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm just like, I'm talking to somebody. Hello?" And they're like, "But I just want to know what you're doing." And I'm just like, my thoughts about this third party is like, I'm just like, get lost. And they're like, um, they could like come off with like steamy nose and like pouting, going like, "I told you I wanted to talk with you," and I'm just like, do you see what I'm doing right here? I'm talking to somebody. Hello. and and they're like, "But I want to talk with you." And it's just like endless talk of like them wanting to say like, uh I'm an endless lover, but they're ending lover. They're ending lover. Not endless, endful lover. Red Flower also said, "I am more careful telling people my stories than L." Mm-hmm. L loves to talk with the wrong people. I mean, yeah, but I would say he's not at this point. I feel like he may have seen what was going on between, you know, him talking to you compared to him talking to other people. He did realize what was going on, and I feel like he is trying to show you that, like, hey, look, I'm done talking to these people. I prefer to talk to you compared to them. So I feel like that's what L is saying, is like he still loves you, but it's like he he opened up to a deeper realization of your guys' love between each other, where it's like not only are you guys connected, but you guys are to fulfill something between the two of you. Um, let's see here. Yeah, there is energy going on, even from this Pisces, where it's like the Pisces wants to get like all touchy and like they're like, "Hey, I just want to know how you're doing," and it's just like you'd be like, "I'm doing my own thing. Bye bye." and they're like, but I'm feeling something from you, and you're just like, no, just get away. Yeah. So yeah, it plays a lot similar in my life where it's like some of the people that I personally align with are just like they either really do love me or care about me, or maybe even just like they understand me in some way, or a whole lot understand me. But it's like then there is the type of people who are going like, I want to understand you, I want to know you, I really want to get to know you. It's like that type of person where it's like um it's like I want, but it's really that person is just a dusty. Yeah, Red Flower said, yeah, he wants to see me yeah, accurate. Yeah, exactly. Um mhm. And Red Flower did also say very accurate, and I hope Pisces doesn't send bad energy towards L as well. I agree. I totally agree with that. 100%. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like we are now at a conclusion, not just only for the personal reading, but also for our general reading. So, if you guys want to, you can feel free to still um, post your comments in the live stream. Or if not, wait until this live gets posted onto our live reel and be able to comment there. And it might end up being the aftermath of the live, but it'll still be interactive. So if you guys want to send in any comments, either before it ends or some point after it ends, feel free to. You can feel free to drop in any likes. Um, go crazy with the. I started thinking about a meme where it was like, uh, go crazy, go sexy, go me, ah, go sexy, go crazy, go sexy, go me, ah. It was like somebody that was just go apeshit crazy, but it was comedial though. It wasn't like actual apeshit crazy, but it was just like something to laugh at. So maybe that could be a reference to you guys before we go. So, or maybe if not, maybe some of you guys may have already seen that meme. So yeah, you guys could probably tell which is which for some of you guys who have been a part of that. So Red Flower said, I told Pisces that I am a woman of one man only, no game. Exactly. That is truth, big time. And Red Flower said, thank you so much for your time, kindness. Blessings to you, Jay. Thank you. And I will possibly see you in the next live if you end up popping off. So take care. Um, Also, there there is a lot of other memes that I would say could be a reference, but I feel like that'd be just dragging this live way too far. So anyway, I hope all of you have a wonderful time. Feel free to go crazy on those emojis if you like to. But if you guys are brand new to the channel, either during the live stream or even during the aftermath of the live, feel free to tap that subscribe and go to the top notification bell so you can see our future posts. Or if not, maybe even see some comments that came from this live. Also, as well, there is the share button if you want to share it to anybody that is a fellow Sagittarius. That either if you want to see if they want to be subscribed to this, or if they want to interact with this live, by all means, by all means, send it to them. It's totally fine by me. Just make sure there's no crazies. Make sure there's nobody that is going to be like trying to bombard live, where, like, if there's any third parties or anything like that, people that shouldn't be around in a live, that is specifically for Sagittarius or specifically for any other zodiacs that we have in our other lives. But anyway, no further ado, I hope all of you have a good one. Take care. Enjoy your night, morning, evening, whatever time period you're from. And I hope all of you have a lovely time. Love and lights. Peace.